Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a quick update for GetFit mining and MoveQuest MQT, the token they have that you can actually earn just by moving around and working out and doing what you normally do anyway, walking, sleeping, lifting weights, that sort of thing. You can see here the price of the token just hit an all-time high, a new all-time high. Seems like every day it's hitting a brand new all-time high. It's at $80 right now, and it's crazy to think that just a little bit over 30 days ago, this was at $1. Now it's at $80. In the last 24 hours, it did over 10%. You can look up, crypto right now. You look at the crypto market, it's been, kind of flat. And yet this token, and there's a couple of tokens out there that are doing really, really well, right? But this one here, just flat out, going to the moon, right? 3.6 million in liquidity. I'm on track to be at 4 mil here in the next couple of days. $1.68 billion market cap. This thing is taking off, guys. And yeah, you can actually mine these bad boys. So let's talk a little about this, guys. Give you a quick update. I got something important I want to talk to you about so that you can max out your metrics. So yeah, let's jump into it. Of course, not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. Do decide to jump into GetFit mining, please do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, that being said, MQT, MoveQuest token is just flat out going bananas right now, as you can see. And yeah, I've said it in my Telegram for the last couple of days. This thing is on its way to $100, and you can mine these things, right? You can mine these things, and of course, $100 is not the end goal, right? I mean, these things are going to keep going, right? I mean, who knows what the price of these things are going to be down the road, a year from now, 2 years from now. Obviously, I'm not big into price predictions on this channel. You guys know that if you've been following this channel for any period of time, or if you've been, if you're OG subscribers, been with me here for several years, we never make price predictions, but people have told me, right, that this token is predicted to be, you know, $2,000, $3,000 in the next 2 or 3 years. Now, I don't know if it's going to do that or not. Who knows, right? I'm happy where it is right now. I don't know if it's going to do all that. But man, if you can mine these things, where it is right now, and again, it just makes sense, right? You're just doing what you normally do anyway. Why not? Right? Like when I first saw this, um, you know, I didn't jump in, right? I was like, man, this looks kind of gimmicky, right? Because I saw it when it was on B&B a couple of months ago. And I decided not to jump in, but I kept a loose eye on it because it was kind of a cool concept, but it wasn't proven, right? I saw like other things like sweat coin and things like that, and I wasn't really into it. And then when they made the move to Avalanche, and then I saw some traction and things were starting to happen, and there was like a little bit of a buzz that was starting to happen. Then the FOMO started to kick in. I bought myself a little bag and I started to watch it a little bit more closer. And then when people started to hit me up, like there was a 1 week period of time where there was like a dozen people hit me up, and these were people that I knew. I was like, man, I gotta see what's going on over here. And then I started to see what was going on with the token, and I was like, man, this if I don't get involved with this thing, I'm leaving money on the table because I'm doing the activity. Like in the morning, I just came back from my walk, right? I walk I walk an hour in the morning, right? I walk an hour in the afternoon. I walk my dog 2 or 3 times a day, right? I hit the gym 3 or 4 times a week, right? I obviously sleep, right? The app tracks your sleep, right? I'm doing all the activities that I can get paid on. I got my Apple Watch on my wrist 24/7. I'm already doing the activity, right? So I'm just like, well, if I don't do this, it's like I'm leaving money on the table. And then I started seeing people on social media that were posting, what they were making. I saw people making a couple $100 just for, walking. I was like, oh man, this makes sense, right? I'm not gonna leave money on the table. I'm already doing the activity. And this was when the token was at like $30, right? Now you see it's at $80, and who knows where it's going to be. Again, I don't know. May go up, may go down. Who knows, right? But it's looking crazy right now. So if you want to get involved with this thing, again, you can mine these bad boys, right? Watch some of my videos, right? Like my initial video, I talk about, how to get it started. So I did another video on how to evolve your miners, right? One thing that's very, very key, and I mentioned this before a couple of times, but I'll mention it again because I still get the same questions over and over and over again. It is on the Avalanche network. You need to add that network to your MetaMask wallet, and then you need to get AVAX tokens, right? Because that is the token that pays for the transaction fees, right? And connecting to the DApp, connecting to the contract, you need to have those tokens, right? That's a transaction, right? Everything you do you're gonna need AVAX tokens, right? So make sure that you have AVAX tokens. Okay, so again, uh, I'll leave a link down below if you click on get started. The three tokens you need, okay, is AVAX, right? You're going to need AVAX, right? First and foremost, to interact with the contract, you need AVAX tokens. You also need USDT, right, on the Avalanche network. So I talked about that in my initial video. If you want to watch that, you can, but get you some AVAX tokens, right? Get you some USDT on Avalanche. How do you do that? You can go to changenow.io. You can go to Change Jelly, right? Uh, Simple Swap. There's a lot of different ways you can get that in your wallet, right? Um, and then the third one is MQT, right? MQT token, which is the MoveQuest token, and of course you can get that using USDT right here. So you just follow these steps. So it's all step one, step two. So it's all simple, right? Again, I do a tutorial in my initial video, so you can just follow that. I'll leave a link to that down below, by the way. And you click right here, MQT, it takes you to Uniswap, and you can use your USDT to get MQT tokens. Okay, don't use AVAX because there's no liquidity, right? You have to use USDT to get the MQT token. Okay, there's liquidity using USDT. You need the MQT token because to purchase your Lenny miners, you need MQT. To purchase the docking slots, you need MQT, right? Now, once you buy these Lenny miners, right? It's $50, by the way, to buy a Lenny miner. To evolve them, upgrade them, right? You're gonna need USDT, right? You might say, well, how do you do that? I did a video. Go to my channel. I did a video. Matter of fact, I'll post a link underneath in the description box to that video. And you need USDT to upgrade and evolve those miners, right? You can evolve the miner all the way through. If you want to maxed out, okay, like right now in this account right here, I have 7 Omegas. You need 14 Lenny miners because again, to get an Omega, you need to merge 2 alphas. Some of you guys are like, I don't know what you're talking about. Watch the video and you'll see what I mean. But you're going to need 14. This is if you want to max out your account. You don't have to max out your account. You can do what you want. Of course, the Omega miners is, you're going to be getting the most mining power because the Lenny miner only gives you 50% mining power. The Omegas, that's where you're going to max out your mining power. So you're going to need 14 Lenny miners where you evolve them all the way through. And then those 14 Lenny miners you'll merge them into 7 Omegas. And that's, the max you can have on one account is 7 Omegas. Of course, you're going to have to dock them, right? And yeah, you just, you do what you need to do. Now, here's what I wanted to mention real quick. Well, a couple of things. Number one is you have a couple of wallets, right? Of course, you have your MetaMask wallet, but you also have your spending wallet. This is the wallet that's connected to your app on your phone. Okay. Make sure you send AVAX to your spending wallet. A couple bucks, $10, $15. That's so you have funds in there to cover the transaction fees, right? When you're submitting your activity, when you're claiming, you need to have AVAX. Okay. So you send some AVAX tokens over here. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to download the app. Okay. If you go to getfitminingsetup.com, there's going to be tutorial videos on how to download the app onto your phone. And I mentioned before, I'll mention it again. I keep getting the same questions on Telegram. I don't mind getting the same questions, but I'll answer it here so you guys understand. They made those tutorial videos when they were on Binance Smart Chain. It's the same setup, same exact everything. Okay. So those videos, when they're talking about, hey, you need to have BNB in your wallet to cover the fees, just know that now it's you need to have AVAX. So whenever they say BNB, just substitute it with AVAX. Okay. Um, that's it. But it's the same exact setup process, same exact app, same exact everything. Only thing is you substitute whenever they say BNB, you just know that you have to put AVAX. Okay. So that's the key. That's the key part. That's it. You know, I'll leave some links down below you can check out. If you have any questions, hit me up. But here's the other thing I wanted to mention real quick. If you're using Apple Health, right, to track your steps, right, and then obviously your GetFit mining app will connect to Apple Health. Make sure that you set up your sleep. Okay, that way you get credit for your sleep hours. Because I wasn't getting credit for my sleep, I was just getting credit for my walking and stuff like that. And I was like, man, how come I'm not getting credit for my sleep? So I reached out to my buddy, and he was like, yeah, you need to set up your sleep on your Apple Health, set up your sleep, and then what'll happen is it'll pick it up. So that's what I had to do. So you make sure you set up your sleep on your Apple Health app, and then it'll your GetFit mining app will pick it up. That way you'll get credit for it. And then the other thing is, if you lift weights, right? If you lift weights, make sure that you're turning on your Apple Fitness app so that when you lift weights, you'll be able to get credit for lifting weights. Okay. Otherwise, you're not going to get credit for lifting weights. You want to be able to get credit for everything, right? Walking, sleeping, lifting weights, all of that. Otherwise, you're just going to get credit for walking and taking in your steps. You want to get credit for steps, sleeping, lifting weights, all of that, so you can get paid MQT for all of your activity, right? You might say, well, what's the fitness app? What are you talking about? Well, when you go to lift weights, let me show you here. This app right here, right? There's a green guy. There's a little icon on your iWatch, right, with a green guy like this. Let me see if there's a like this right here. You see that right here? When you're gonna lift weights, tap that and then go look for the weightlifting, right? It's gonna give you a bunch of options, right? Like you see here, it says Tai Chi, Pilates, what have you. Go to like weightlifting or whatever, strength training or something like that, and then click that, and then that way you'll get credit. It'll pick up your activity and you'll get credit for your weightlifting. That because again, you want to get paid MQT for everything, right? If that makes sense. So this video is going way too long. Sorry about that. But I did want to make sure you got that, because again, you want to get paid on everything, not just your steps. Make sure you have everything turned on so the app is picking everything up. Okay. So that's pretty much about it. Again, watch some of the videos down below. The other thing too is if you have a docked miner and you want to evolve it, you need to undock it first, evolve it to where you want it to go, want it to be, what level you want it to be, and then redock it. Okay, so I talk about that in my other video. Again, just a quick tip on that part. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get more miners, once you have a maxed out account, you're gonna have to open up, like, for me, my wife has one, son has one, right? So that's how so you would want to do it. But yeah, this thing is cranking out, it's doing its thing. Man, people are making some crazy money with this thing. So telling you, this thing is on its way to $100. Don't say I didn't tell you. Anyway, yeah, MQT, MoveQuest, GetFit mining. Watch the overview. I posted an overview inside of my Telegram. It's one of the pinned posts. Just go up top and click pin post. There's an overview there. It's about 2 hours. You don't got to watch it all in one sitting. Watch an hour or what have you. But it's with the actual creator of the platform, Lynette, and you can actually watch her. She goes through the overview. There's a Q&A. Powerful, powerful stuff. If you need to actually watch an overview, I just give kind of updates and things like that. If you want to watch an actual full blown overview, watch that. It's in my Telegram, and I think that'll blow you away. I'll be posting another one later on, but watch that one. That one's powerful, and you'll hear straight from the actual developer of the or creator of the platform. Okay. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you a couple of nuggets there, but this thing is blowing up. GetFit mining. Check out the links down below, and I will catch you on the next one. As always, do your own research and due diligence, risk capital only, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.